So Celebrity is a British manufacturer of recliners, or they were. I'm told they've gone bankrupt. And recently, just by way of comparison, I purchased a very good recliner off eBay. This was just £85, and it was probably better than it was described as. I think it was described as having light use, but as far as I could tell, it had not been used at all. It was in absolutely perfect condition. Now, we were so pleased with this, we decided to try and find the rest of the suite, if you like, and the closest we could find was these Westburys, also on eBay, but a lot more expensive, £600 for the sofa and another recliner and a footstool. And these were described as fabric and material in perfect condition, no tears or marks, professionally steam cleaned. And I was a little bit skeptical because in the photograph, all the pictures are taken from a distance, but he has excellent feedback and they look pretty good. Well, there is a close-up there, but it's just the control really. So I didn't think there'd be anything to worry about, and neither did my partner. Now, first things first, one thing you cannot verify by watching this is that these absolutely reek of mold. It permeates the whole of the first floor of the house. So my partner, who has emphysema, she's actually gone upstairs because she cannot stand the smell. That's the first thing. The second thing is that they are very far from being in the condition that they were described as being in. So there's a hole there, and I can actually touch the metal inside. And if you go down, a bit difficult to see on camera, but that's all torn. You can, if I run my finger along that, I can actually feel the staples. That's in bad condition. The same on this side. And there are lots of threads, loose threads, and there's a mark there. There are stains all over the chairs, here. The other thing is that when they arrived, well, they delivered at the wrong address. They delivered halfway down the road, even though we'd given them the correct address. They just had the wrong number in their head, and rather than put them back in the van and drive them up the road, they wheeled them and carried them up the road, which my partner was not happy with. She didn't particularly like the neighbours seeing these being delivered. Okay, so the other thing is that they were delivered wet as well, I forgot to mention. I think that they had, despite the advert saying that they had been steam cleaned, it looks like they actually left it until the last moment to clean them. Did they steam clean them? Who knows, but they were damp. Okay, so all over this, there are tears. It's nothing like perfect fabric. Nothing like it. We had to get rid of a sofa to get these and pay for it to be taken away, and the sofa that we had taken away was less than 3 years old, and cost us more than this suite did, and was in much better condition. It had no tears or blemishes or stains anywhere on it. So it's not just a case of us having to return this, it's also a case of us having nothing left, and I don't think eBay covers that. So this is real. Now we could, of course, they're still recliners, and as far as I didn't test it extensively because there's no point. But as far as I can tell, there's another thing that I almost forgot. So this actually had more masking tape on it when it arrived. It had some over here too. So the riser battery compartment is missing. Again, not described. Where else? There's black marks along here. So yeah, it's not anywhere near as described, and we could maybe get around that by having some covers made and putting some material on the corners. It's not the end of the world. It's repairable. But the clincher really is that it is the mould, the horrible smell of the things, and they're really just fit for the tip. And my partner contacted him just minutes after he'd left and said, look, I don't want these, can you come and take them away? And he refused to and said that we'd have to take them back to him in Worcester. So yeah, I don't think that's a good deal. But whether it's a good deal or not is beside the point.